My name is Anthony Conlin, Performance and Development Manager here at Valley Road, Sunderland. This is a video to show the structure of Marksheets and how best to search and filter to get to the Marksheets that you want to use. Okay, hopefully when I've installed the tracking system within your school, I've provided you with a sheet which looks similar to the following. And what this is just telling you what you need to search for within the main tracking system to be able to get to the Marksheets that you want to find. What you will find in the system is that after I've done the installation, there's going to be approximately 300 Marksheets in there doing all sorts of different and various things. Obviously you don't really want to scroll through all of them every time you want to use something, and this is a video designed to show you how to get to exactly what you want without all the searching. Okay, so I'm just going to go into the test sim system. Okay, so within the Sims test system from the home page, I'm going to go to Focus, Assessment and Marksheet Entry. The system will automatically bring up all the Marksheets that you're able to see depending on your own logon and what rights that you have. If you were to just search in the template name box here, and you can just type in here, so VR, you can either hit the search button or you can hit the enter key, the return key on your keyboard. Okay, just searching for VR, which is Valley Road, and all the Marksheets that I've installed on your system. At the moment in here, you'll notice down the bottom left hand side it tells you how many there are. So in the test system I've got here, there's 297 Marksheets. You could obviously scroll through them Marksheets to find what you want, but really that will become a bit tedious after a while and you don't really want to do that. So I'm going to show you now how best to search and filter to get to what you want. So back on this sheet here, if you want to get to the main Marksheets, the main part of the tracking system, this would be for your reading, writing, overall English and your maths Marksheets. You're going to search for VR space Y and then whatever year that you're actually looking for. So in here, VR space Y, and if we want year 4, VR space Y year 4, hit the enter key or the search button, does the same thing. Now we'll see that from 297 the Marksheets have been filtered down to 12. So now we've just got Marksheets relevant to the Valley Road tracking system for year 4 for maths, reading, writing and overall English, which is below, for the autumn, spring and summer terms for each. Obviously if you want year 6 you can just come back to the template name here, change it to VR space Y6, and now we've got the year 6 versions of that. So really simple to get to what you want. Okay, next, if you're interested in looking for the English and Maths combined Marksheets, you're going to search for VRENG. So VRENG brings up the English and Maths Marksheets only. So this is the one that's got in your English and Maths indications of children who are expected to get both or one or the other. Okay, if you're interested in looking for the early years type Marksheets, for the early years tracking system that I've created, you're going to search for VREY. Okay, this does bring quite a lot of Marksheets up, 95 of them, but that's all necessary because there are 17 areas and 4 different assessments, so there's going to be quite a lot of Marksheets which are brought up within that. And again, you will need to scroll down this list to get to what you want. I'll be doing a separate video on how to use the early years tracking system and a bit more guidance on that. Okay, if you wanted to get to the Marksheets which are relevant to the individual statements from the new early years foundation stage profile, from the Development Matters guidance, you're going to search for VR space EYZ. VR space EYZ. And that's it. Now we've got 51 Marksheets there which are to do with the statements in each of the areas, and again there'll be a separate video on how to use this Marksheet. Okay, if you're interested in the non-core Marksheets, the non-core subjects, you're going to search for VR space N. So VR space N. That's it, so now we've only got 11, and in here we've got the Marksheets which are relevant to the non-core, and again there'll be a video for this as well. If you want to have a look for the reading or the spelling age Marksheets, you're going to search for VR space star, VR space star, and now we've got the reading age, and underneath that the spelling age. Obviously if you wanted just the reading you could search for VR star R, and that'll bring up just the reading, or VR star S to bring up the spelling. Okay. We've also got some Marksheets in here, ones that we call broadsheet Marksheets, which is trying to display information over numerous years and terms all on one page. And you're going to search for VRB, VR space B for these in here. And again, I'll do a video on how these work and what they contain. If you want to look for the summary mark sheet, which generally includes reading, writing, maths and English all together, you're going to search VR space S, VR space S, and that's your summary mark sheets in there. Okay, and finally, if you want to have a look for some of the calculations or some of the support mark sheets which hold various different bits of information, you're going to search for VRZ. Note that there's no space here this time, it's just to put them all at the bottom and out of the way, but it's VRZ with no space. VRZ, and these are all your support mark sheets, so they're used for calculation milestones and targets. This is your Fisher Family Trust holding area, foundation results, your IDACI information, your key stage 1, and some of the ones that we use for the summary analysis at the end. And that is in general how you navigate around the tracking system and how you get to the mark sheets that you want. Obviously, if you're not quite sure what you want, you can always just search for VR and have a scroll down the list and have an explore of what's there until you understand exactly what the tracking system does and can hold. Thank you very much.